Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Russell, the scientist, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Bottas, Joe, Albon, Magnussen, Sargent, De Vries and Théo Pourchaire. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today. It's Natalie Pinkham. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen?
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead? A couple of favourites for the win today, then, but who comes out on top doesn't really matter, as long as they give us an entertaining show en route to the checkered flag. And we want to see fair fighting, of course, out there on track, so let's hope the stewards don't have to get involved too much today.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Welcome to our special guest, Jesse Porter. Albert Park is known as being a superbly smooth, high-speed test for the teams and drivers. Its characteristics are similar to the only other street circuit set for public parking used in...
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. only have to stop once now. Let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Flag. Okay, we lost the position, try to keep focused. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today then, and they've taken a fantastic win. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, they managed their tyres to absolute perfection. A tyre whisperer, in fact. And that is what set them apart.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. making gains at the top of the table. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.